I am very afraid. I'm nervous. But I know that, I have to give it a try.
I will instruct thee and teach thee in the way which thou shalt go. I will guide thee with mine eye. Psalm 32:8.
So I just left my doctor's appointment. My doctor has gone over all of my blood work and all of the results from my HSG test. And so, pretty much what she has advised is that I begin to go through treatments for in vitro fertilization, which abbreviated is IVF. So that was a pretty tough pill to swallow. I don't know. It's just like all my years of living, I never thought that when the opportunity would come to have children, that it would be a difficulty. And considering that I have a partial blockage in my left fallopian tube, she told me that I am at extremely higher risk of having an ectopic pregnancy, which is very dangerous for a woman. So, one, because I have a partial blockage, that means that with only the right tube fully open, I only have 50% chance in a year, so that's once every other month, to conceive on that side from the right fallopian tube. And then from the left, with the partial blockage, it could likely lead to an ectopic pregnancy. So I am very nervous. I am very I'm scared. I don't know what IVF contains, but I know it can't be an easy thing, So, I have to make a choice. I have to decide what I want to do so that we can begin the process. Oh God, I'm gonna have to talk to my husband about this, but it's just it's very devastating to think that I have to make a choice. It's pretty much do it now via IVF or wait and take the chances of a possible ectopic pregnancy. I'm 37. I'm going to be 38 this year. So while she did tell me that from my blood work, my ovarian reserve is very high, so that I do have viable eggs. It's just a matter of the tubes. So again, this is a very difficult choice that I have to make, and I can't wait forever to make it. I need to decide what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna go back to my husband. I'm gonna talk to him about it. But as scared as I am leaning towards going through with the process of IVF. If my insurance will cover it. It is a very expensive procedure, and she did kind of go over it with me as far as what will happen, that it'll be like almost like bypassing the fallopian tube, so that she would extract my eggs from the ovary themselves, like directly from the ovary. And then once fertilization happens of the egg, then they would surgically implant it back inside of me, so it skips the process of the egg having to go through the fallopian tube to reach the uterus. So again, I am very afraid. I'm nervous. But I know that, you know, I have to give it a try. You know, out of all things that could go wrong with a woman wanting to conceive, you know, this is not the worst. The worst would be if my ovarian reserve was low. Then the odds of me being able to have a child that was genetically mine would be non-existent. So the fact that I can have a child that is genetically mine, it's just a matter of the process of how I'm going to go about conceiving that child is not the natural way. That's what I guess I'm trying to see the bright light for in. So anywho, I am gonna, you know, if Woody asks me, you know, what do I want to do, I'm gonna say I'll go forward with it. But I'm just very, very nervous about what it will all encompass and what I have to put myself through. Surgeries, medications. Anyway, once I talk about it with Woody, I will contact my doctor back and let them know the next steps that I'm gonna take, and we'll see what the next steps will be.
Welcome to a reproductive specialist IVF introduction orientation. We're going to go over a few things today to kind of help the process and then give you guys more knowledge and information on what you should be expecting or to look out for during your IVF cycle. Genetic testing and carrier screening. We use a company called Semaphore for that, for genetic blood work. What we're really looking for is if you and your partner, if this is applicable in your situation, we want to make sure that you guys are not carriers of the same exact thing. If you guys are carriers of the same thing, as you see on your screen with a little depiction, that your offspring will definitely be affected. Now, Semaphore is the lab that we